Ugh. Look what I just discovered. Yes, again, she is getting all her fees waived. I'm not really sure what fee she needs to have waived. I mean, who's she going to subpoena at this point? Me? I'm the one filing the small claims against her for intentionally lying in order to obtain a restraining order built on false claims of elder abuse, etc. And, you know, all the money I had to spend to disprove those false allegations. And yes, I had to also sue her grandson as well as her roommate, who I'm not sure is still her roommate at this point, but she definitely, I guess, my neighbor has obtained another court fee waiver. So she doesn't have to pay for anything again. Okay, I'm sitting here looking at the original small claims case that I filed against her when she had all her court fees waived. And, you know, that's when she, I guess, got a subpoena for my roommate, the homeowner, and made him, you know, lose a day's pay as well as come into that courtroom, and then he was never even called. So I don't know who she's going to subpoena at this point, but she definitely had a court case fees waived again. And, well, if she calls him my roommate this time, he ain't going to show up. He's got better things to do for sure. Because, and not to mention, it doesn't involve him on any level. She lied about me. Yeah, my next door neighbor. She's definitely a headache, but I am hoping, actually, by the time we get into that courtroom, on September the 24th at 9 a.m., in the small claims courthouse in the Simi Valley Courthouse, Kelly versus Crosnoe, Hutchins, and Curtis, that'll put an end to whatever disputes going on between her and I, and that eventually she'll just, you know, like I said, find maybe somebody else to bother. I don't know. Maybe not. I just know that, you know, she destroyed my fence. I sued, I won. Then she claimed that I was threatening her and I did all these mean things to her that never happened, and I had to disprove all those false allegations. In the meantime, yeah, me spending money, me spending money, me spending money. It has been me spending money the whole time. Her court fees are always waived and she doesn't have to spend a dime. So I guess maybe that's entertainment for her because, you know, it's not costing her any money to be this entertained. My next door neighbor, I swear, she knows how to manipulate the court system. I get this in the mail today, and it comes from her. Not even a legal method. She just sends me a blank envelope with my name on it. I shouldn't have opened it, but I did because, you know, I'm going to open up a blank envelope because I don't know what's in there. She has asked the court, because, you know, I'm suing her for intentionally lying in order to get a restraining order and claiming elder abuse. And, you know, I'm also suing her grandson as well as her roommate for helping her with that lie by them also lying, subordination of those lies, claiming that they witnessed all this stuff that she claimed I did to her that I did not do to her. So she wants a postponement because her grandson has to take finals in order to enter a college, and her roommate needs to go have a doctor's appointment that day, and she just doesn't want to be there on that day, so she needs to have an extension, and she wants to extend it to October 15th, 2018. Now, the reason I'm upset about this extension, postponement request, and she's probably going to have it granted, you know, because one, like I said, all her court fees have been waived, but because she is going to ask for an appeal anyway after I win. And I'm going to win because she did lie. And so did her grandson and her roommate on that piece of paper, that declaration. And, you know, I spent a lot of money. But she not only gets all her court fees waived, but she will ask for an appeal, which will bring that with my date to November something, like probably right around my birthday. I was hoping to have this argument over and done with before the end of the year. By her switching it to October the 15th, she'll file for the appeal on the very last day possible, making that November. And then the trial won't be until like January something. And I don't want to drive clear to Ventura County in the pouring rain on the fucking freeway for an hour and a half so that she can say, I don't agree with the fact that, you know, I had some legal excuse to lie. I'm sure she's looking for some way to get out of showing her legal excuse to lie, but there is no legal excuse to lie. My neighbor, I'm telling you. So I called the courthouse and say, no, can I say, no, I don't approve of this. I do not accept this request, whatever. And he's like, you can't do that. You have to let her do it. It's up to the courts to make that determination. I'm like, well, I can't go into the judge and say no, since I'm the one that paid $150 to file this claim, and she's getting it for free. No. You have to let the defendant manipulate. You have to let the defendant call the shots. Oh, yeah, no. And he goes, but you can call Sacramento and voice your complaint there. You know, the court system, really, it is geared towards the defendant, towards the criminal, towards whatever, because the people that are victimized by these people, they have no rights, apparently. And, you know, they can't say no to anything. Yeah, my neighbor. She's a piece of work. I hope I get something in the mail here in the next 2 weeks that tells me that her request was not granted. But I got a feeling it's going to be, because they've granted everything she's ever wanted. There it is. It was granted. Yeah, request to postpone to frickin' 10/15/2018. Like I said, they just give her everything she wants. I do not understand how she gets to call all the shots. She's a lying scumbag. The people she lives with, they're a bunch of liars too. And yet everybody's supposed to feel sorry for them. And the people they screw over, we just have to sit here and watch it go down. Yeah. Oh, gosh. Karma, where is it? It needs to take effect. This woman needs to experience karma quickly. Okay, so I need to be sending a letter to the Honorable Patricia M. Murphy of the Ventura County Courthouse. I just got off the phone, actually, with the Small Claims Courthouse. Again, just trying to get some direction here on what's happening. What are my options? Because, you know, I keep being told what my options are not. You know, and again, he confirmed that basically, yeah, that the defendant has the right, the ability to postpone a trial. The defendant has the right to file an appeal. The plaintiff has no rights whatsoever to dispute anything. They just got to hand over their money and say, okay, whatever you say. But he did say that, you know, he looked up, and I pointed out Linda Crosnoe. I go that she's a vivacious litigant, you know, because she has had so many court dates and, you know, plaintiff, defendant, whatever, for the last whatever, and she's never had to pay for anything, and she always gets her court fees waived. And I'm pretty sure that's why there's so many court cases under her name, because of the fact that she always gets her fees waived. So he told me to send a letter to the presiding judge, Patricia M. Murphy of the Ventura County Courthouse, and express the fact that I feel that this person is a vivacious litigant. That word is really hard for me to say. But basically point out, that she needs to be investigated for all these court cases, because really, truly, I am like the fourth or fifth person she's filed the restraining order against. She always gets continuances. She always gets everything for free. And, it's just, really, she manipulates that courthouse on a regular monthly basis. And, it's costing me a lot of money. And everybody else that she's drug into that courtroom or has had to appear in that courtroom because of her. And, she definitely needs to be looked at. So I'm going to write a letter to the presiding judge, and hopefully the letter will be read. And hopefully they'll take into consideration what's been happening. And hopefully they'll flag it so that she can't just walk into the courthouse anymore and ask for restraining orders against people, or ask to do a court case and get her fees waived. And she needs to start, I guess, being dealt with. And I don't like the fact now that I'm going to have my court date pushed ahead, because she will file an appeal. I should win because she did lie. But that makes it like December 31st. And no, I do not want to be on New Year's Eve driving to a courthouse. Not going to happen. I really was hoping to get the court date moved up. So I'm going to go there, actually, the courthouse on Monday, and see if I can get the date moved up 2 weeks, so that when she files that appeal, that at least makes it December 12th when that court date takes place. Her appeal, because she will file an appeal. That's her. That's what she does. And it'll be pouring rain, and I don't want to drive for an hour and a half in pouring rain on that freeway to the courthouse, because it really is scary. Because a lot of people have been killed on that freeway. But yeah. And my car, okay, hypothetical maybe. I don't know. I just know that. I definitely need to write a letter to the judge and have this neighbor of mine at least, have her court cases analyzed